I still think about some of the sounds that I would have heard growing up.
What were those?
Hearing people honk at each other, you know, waving, you see your friend go by, or knowing the doctor was right over here.
Krista Worsler spent her early years in Chetopa before moving away for work in the mid-1970s. She said the town used to be alive.
You'd see people on the street, and the businesses were just thick through town. You know, you'd walk by, we had a shoe store here. We had a jewelry store.
There's probably at least 5 grocery stores and a theater, a number of taverns.
Those are gone.
The businesses were just kind of folding, you know, and I didn't know why.
Chetopa, like other rural communities in southeast Kansas, has changed. Buildings that once lined the streets are no longer there. Shops once filled with merchandise abandoned. And according to the Census Bureau, the amount of vacant houses has increased from 91 in 2000 to 154 in 2010.
Why do these small towns exist, and how can they continue to exist? And what's happened to them is the entire culture has changed, and they couldn't change with the culture.
Dr. Conrad Gubera teaches sociology and international studies. He says the chief industries that made many southeast Kansas communities thrive, such as mining or farming, dried up or were taken over by larger companies.
As a result, those old family farms got bought up and put into land holdings of 500 to 1,000 acres with big farms, the ability to go further distance as far as highway was concerned. You bypass the small towns. And so the barber left, the shoe repair man left, the watchmaker left, the dime store, which was owned locally, left. And who's there now? Well, older people for the most part.
The Census Bureau reports in 1990, 43% of Chetopa's population was older than 45. This increased to 46% in 2000 and 53% in 2010. The trend has been for younger residents to move where the jobs are, which is what Worsler did after college.
The things that they have that opportunity for, sometimes it's 100 miles away, 40 miles away.
Dr. Gubera says one thing that keeps a small town going is a sense of identity.
Why are they there? Well, somebody chooses to live there, I guess, or otherwise they would fall into disrepair.
As far as living here, I wouldn't want to live anyplace else. I just like to stay here because my kids went to school here, and that's what I wanted. A lot of my friends went to Wichita, and some went to service, and so I just stayed here and struggled along.
The towns may be dying out, but these people's spirit are not dying. They have that glowing ember that they want their community to keep going. That's why they're here.
Worsler says she has mixed feelings about seeing her hometown today.
Maybe all it would take is that one store to come in and get it to thrive and bring something back, some commerce back to Chetopa. You know, it's kind of like the cracks in the sidewalk. They could tell the story, you know, maybe to help tell of our town, you know.